tonight. I'm excited. I'm gonna share my screen here and let's get this started. Let's get this party started. I'm excited. So let me get this here. Can you guys see my screen? Boom.
Yeah, bro.
Compound daily. There you go. Boom. Okay. So I wanna talk about compound. Okay, I wanna talk about compound. For me, that this was literally what changed the game of trading. Literally changed the game for me. Understand that we gotta understand that 1, 2, 3% a day, guys. It's beautiful. Okay. Some of the educators, they teach 8% a day. I honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I like to be honest with you guys. 8% for beginners is too much. We're trading with 3% of our accounts almost every single time is too much. If we take a L, in the first and second trade with rollovers, guys, we almost at 8% loss at the day. So we gotta understand how to protect the house, how to protect our profits. Okay, protect our profits and how to compound trading. Okay, this is really important. Okay, I've been doing this since pretty much whenever I start trading by myself, the compound trading. This is pretty much how you guys are gonna grow your account. Okay, literally, you guys can grow your account in 4 trades. You guys can grow 15%, 20% in 4 trades. So I'm about to show you guys what is the compound trading. That it's really, really life changing. But first, I want to talk about your account. What you should be looking at your account. Why is so important to grow 3% a day. I honestly, guys, teach my team how to compound your account 3% a day. You know why? I'm about to show you guys why it's so important 3% a day. Okay, so this is why. Okay, so let's suppose that a lot of people start with $500 in their account. Okay, $500. I'm gonna just give you guys an example. Okay, this is a roadmap. Okay, it's not gonna be the same as this website is telling you guys. Okay, I want you guys to understand this is only the roadmap. Okay, so $500. Okay, we start with $500. Okay, 3% a day. 3% a day. Okay, our goal is 3% a day. Okay, so let's boom make it for 1 month. Okay, and then we're not gonna withdraw this first month. Okay, include the weekends. We don't need the weekends. We only trade 5 days out of the week. Okay, calculate now. Okay, so 30 days, guys. 30 days. You can take a $500 account over 1,000. Okay, so your profits for that month, for that 30 days, it's gonna be $700.13. Okay, sorry, $13. But the thing is, okay, the thing is here. Okay, whenever we start, I see this mistake by a lot of people. Okay, whenever we start with a $500 account, whenever we make 3%, $15, a lot of people tell themselves, "Well, $15 is nothing. It's nothing. I'm gonna trade it more. I want to make $50 my first day. I want to make $100 a day." But if you keep focused in the percentage, not the money that you have in your account, you're gonna see your account growing. And that's what I want to show you guys, that you guys need to understand that this trading, the trading game, is by percentage. Okay, you guys gotta understand that the percentage, we need to know our percentage. We need to know every single day what's your daily percentage growth. Okay, what's your daily percentage stop loss? Okay, so every single day you guys gotta do it. What's my 3%? What's my stop loss? Okay, so understand that 3% a day is so important. I'm about to show you guys why. Okay, I'm about to show you guys why 3% a day, it's amazing. Okay, so your first month, your first day, you're making $15. Okay, but look at the 30th day. Look, $35. You're making $35. I know for some people it's not. For some people are. Some people here, they're from other countries. $35 a day. In my country, it's really, really, really good money. Don't get me wrong. But for some people here in America, $35 is like nothing, right? But we gotta understand that we're not looking at the money. We're looking at the percentage. Okay, so this is our first month, 30 days. Okay, let's go for 60 days. Boom. 60 days. Okay, we take a $500 account over $2,000. Okay, look at this number. We almost at $3,000 in our account. Okay, and $2,500 in profit. Okay, in 60 days. But the thing is, we're not looking at the money in our account. We're looking at the percentage. What is my 3% a day now? It's $85. Okay, this is whenever start completely changing the game, because here in Texas the minimum wage is $7.50. People need to work 8 hours a day to make $60. You know, here you're making $85 in 1 hour, in one session. You know, I want you guys to drop some dollar signs in the chat if you guys made more than 3% in our call, mine and Zach, and mine and Sava. Drop some dollar signs in the chat if you guys made more than 3%. I want to see some dollar signs in the chat. Look at that. Look at that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the dollar signs. You know, it's literally, guys, we got to understand that this is a long-term game, but understand that the long term, for me, 6 months, a year, it's not a long term. For me, it's literally so short, because time is flying nowadays. Nowadays, time is flying. It feels like it was yesterday, New Year's Eve. You know, we almost in October right now, right? So time flies, guys. Time flies. So with that said, you know, I wanna give you guys, you know, my whole idea here. Okay, your second month, you're making $85 a day. That's literally amazing. Okay, so 60 days. I want to go over 90 days now. Boom, calculate now. 90 days, you can take a $500 account over $7,000. Okay, but we're not looking at the money, we're looking at the percentage. What is my percentage whenever I am in my third month? Okay, 90 days, you're making $208. Type someone in the chat who wants to make $200 in trading every single day. Boom. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Literally, guys, to be honest, in the beginning, my whole goal coming to this was, you know, to get the same amount of money that I was getting right from my daily job in trading. You know, that was my main goal. You know, replace my income with trading, right? And with $200 a day, guys, that's literally where you're making good money in trading. You know, literally, okay. And then you still have your job, you know, and that's the crazy part. You're making $200 a day, right? And you still have your daily job. Right, so that's amazing. You know, that's amazing. In 90 days, okay, making 3% a day, guys, 3% a day. Okay, only 3% a day. Okay, so let's go to 90 days, 120, yeah, 120 days. Boom. Now it gets serious. Okay, now it gets really serious. Okay, 500 over $17,000. Okay, this is where it gets beautiful. Okay, we're not looking at the money, we're looking at the percentage. Boom, we're making $500 a day. Literally, before this call, I hop on a call with one of our new members, and he told me, look, my goal is to make $500 a day so I can quit my daily job. So I told him, look, what kind of leverage in your account you need it? You know, that will be your goal. So your goal is to grow your account to a certain leverage so you can make that daily and withdraw the money, right? Literally. And yeah, Mike, I just saw that he commented in the chat. What's up, Mike? and then I told him, we got to set up goals so you can grow your account, right? And boom, and make that leverage. Right, and make that leverage. So what you have in your account, it's leverage, guys. Literally, you know, whenever you get a $17,000 account, you have $17,000 in leverage that's giving you $500 a day, 3% a day, only 3% a day. Okay, but this is where it gets really interesting. Okay, 150 days, boom. We can take a $500 over $40,000. Okay, we're not looking at the money, we're looking at the percentage, and this is where it gets amazing. You're making more than $1,000 a day. You're making more than $1,000 a day. You know, and that's where I want every single person in this call. That's where I want you guys, to be there. I want you guys to be there making $1,000 a day in trading. That's the goal. $1,000 a day. It's beautiful, guys. It's beautiful. And what I teach my team, it's 180 days. Okay, 180 days. That's what I want to show you guys. Calculate now. In 180 days, 180 trading days, we can take a $500 account over a six-figure account. That's crazy. Whenever I saw that making 3% a day, I can take an account with 180 days in trading. It's literally amazing. Whenever you have a six-figure account, you're making $3,000 a day. That's amazing. This is pretty much what I teach. 3% a day and take you 1% trades. 1 to 3%. Some of you guys are gonna take 2%, 3%. But make sure you guys understand that 3% a day. You guys should stop. You guys should stop. Don't trade anymore. So some of you guys are over trading. I've been working with a couple people, and some of you guys are over trading. Literally, you guys hop on with me in the morning. You guys hop on with me. You guys hop on with Taylor Max. You guys hop on later on with me and Zach, and you guys are trading. It's just too much. We don't need that, guys. Literally, we can trade five trades a day and done. Literally, 5 trades a day and done. Right? And that's literally amazing, where we can make it to 6 figures in absolutely like 6 to 7 months. 6 to 7 months, we can be a 6-figure owner making $3,000 every single day in trading, right? 3% a day, 3% a day. Okay, so if you guys got any knowledge, drop some ones in the chat, because now this is where it's gonna take you guys to the next level. Okay, this is where it's gonna take you guys to the next level. Okay, ones are flowing in the chat. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Perfect. All right, so let me go to my notes here. Okay, so I'm gonna teach you guys. How to compound your trades. Okay, how to compound your trades. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys an example. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys an example. I used to do this. I do this as well. This is how I got to $500 to $5,000 in 28 days. Compound my trades. Okay, but you gotta understand that there's a lot of discipline in this. Okay, if you're not disciplined, this is gonna be really hard for you. Okay, because sometimes we get emotional whenever we're trading this compound. Okay, we get emotional. I'm gonna show you guys why. Okay, so let's suppose that I'm starting a $500 account. Okay, $500 account. Okay, boom, $500 account. I am gonna trade with 3% of my account. Okay, so this is literally, you can be, so if you lose this trade, you're pretty much done for the day. You're pretty much done for the day. I do this once or twice a week. I don't do this every single day. Okay, guys, so you're trading with 3% of your account. No rollovers, with no roll. Okay, no rollovers for this strategy. Okay, no rollovers. Okay, maximum 1 rollover. Maximum 1 rollover. Okay, maximum 1 rollover. Max 1. Okay. Okay, so boom, 3% with no roll, max 1 roll. Okay, perfect. Now, what is 3% of 500? That's $15. Okay, so first trade, $15. Okay, $15. Okay, plus, where's my plus sign here? There you go. Not working. There you go. Plus, we need 70% pairs. Okay, so whenever we're trading, we're looking for pairs that it's paying out 70% or higher. So I'm gonna do with 70% pairs. Okay, so boom. Okay, so what is $15? $15 plus 70%. Okay, so your payout for this trade will be $25.50. Okay, this is your first trade. Let me put it here. First trade. Boom. Okay, so $15 plus 70%, $25. Okay, this will be the payout. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the second trade. Okay, second trade. Boom. second trade, we're gonna risk the amount that the payout that gave us in the first one. So 25.50, okay, times, so sorry, plus, not okay, 70%, okay, 70% equals, okay, so 25 plus 70%, that will be 43.35. Okay, boom, second trade. Okay, now we go to the third trade. Boom, we're gonna use the same amount that we won in the second trade. So 43.35, okay, plus 70% equals plus 70%. That will be a $73.69. Okay, so here guys, here, okay, this is really important. Okay, if you guys want to stop with 3 trades, that's perfect. Okay, you know why? Because $500, okay, $500 plus, this is more than 10% growth. Okay, so $500 plus, that's pretty much 15%. I would say 14. Okay, this is 14% growth in your account. Okay, 14% growth. Okay, so if you guys are there with me, you know, what is 3 times 5? Because we trade pretty much 5 times a week. You know, some people, they trade on Sunday. I don't, you know, because the market just opened. I honestly don't trade on Sundays. That's why we have this call. Okay, so what is 3 times exactly 15? Okay, so the whole week, we're growing 15% in our accounts. If we go 3-0, we're going 14% in a day. Okay, so why do I say no rollovers? Okay, because this $43 in the third trade, okay, if I roll over, guys, it's gonna give me 30% of that. So I'm not gonna lose 3%. If I lose any of these trades, I only lose 3% of my account. Okay, I only lose 3% of my account. But if I'm here in the third trade and then I roll over 2 times, so that's a lot. So we're gonna lose more than 5% if we lose any of these trades. Okay, so make sure you guys are really disciplined with this. You know, you guys need to have rules to do this. Okay, because honestly, in the beginning, you know, I wasn't that disciplined, and you know, you can lose a lot doing this. Okay, but you gotta be really disciplined because it works. It literally works, guys. Literally works. Okay, so I like to stop at my 4th trade. Okay, so 4th trade. This is when I stop. Well, 1 second. What's going on here? Trade. Okay. Boom. So 73.69 plus 70%. Beautiful. Okay. So 73.69 times 70% equals 125.27. Okay, so now I'm gonna ask you guys this question. What do you think is the growth here? What do you think is the growth if you go 4-0, risking 3% of your account and you're making $125? What is the growth? Okay, what is the growth? Type it in the chat if you guys know what is the growth. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, Cody. 25% of your account. 25% of your account in 1 day in 4 trades. Okay, so that is pretty much 2 weeks ahead of the game from the 3%. Okay, I'm gonna show you this. Okay, so it's $500. I'm gonna go back to this. Okay, so $500. Okay, we start with $500. Boom, $500 plus 125 equals to 625. 625. Okay, now we're gonna get back to this part here. Okay, this is the roadmap, as I told you guys. Okay, as I told you guys, we're gonna see where it is $625. Okay, so we got $625 around here. So we are pretty much 8 days ahead of the game. Okay, in one day, you guys are 8 days ahead of the game. Okay, so that's literally, you know, it blew my mind whenever I saw that. It literally blew my mind because in one day we can make profits for 1-2 weeks. Okay, but every day winning back 2-4 trades is important. I honestly, I don't do this every day. I do this. I try to do two times a week. 2 times a week. Okay, so I do on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Those are my best days trading. Those are the best days for me trading. Okay, so that's why I try twice a day. But this is how you guys can grow that as well. Okay, it doesn't need to be 3%. It can be 1% of your account. You know, you're growing like around 10% if you go 4-0. Okay, but that's the thing. Okay, this is how I went $500 to $5,000. Okay, so I used to trade with 1% of my account. Okay, trading with 1% of my account. But you guys know that sometimes we take 5 trades, 6 trades, 7 trades, right? And whenever I hit my 3%, I used to, you know, block that 3%. You know, but let's suppose that I made 5%. You know, I made 5% in this session. Okay, so I take my 3%. You know, I literally protect the house. Okay, and I do the compound trading later on in the day. Okay, it can be any time of the day. Okay, I take that 2%. Okay, I take the 2% that I'm up. Okay, I'm protecting the house, the 3%, but I get that 2%, and then I compound that 2%. Okay, if I lose any trade, I'm back to my 3%, and then that's where you stop. You don't trade anymore, right? So this literally can take your trading game to the next level. Okay, this is literally you guys are gonna take your trading game to the next level, and then you guys are gonna start growing this account heavy. Okay, literally. Okay, so you guys gotta understand that, you know, you guys can do it with 1%, you guys can do it with 2%, you guys can do it with 3%. 3% the maximum. Okay, the maximum. Okay, and if you guys are really disciplined, that's why I recommend you guys doing. If you guys, you know, trade and then you guys are more than 3% up for the day, if you're at 3.5, if you're 4, you know, if you're 3.5, use 0.5 of your account to do the compound. You know, if you're at 1% more than 3%, do it with 1%. Okay, and understand, whenever you lose any trade, you stop trading, you close your computer. Don't try to revenge, you know, because you know what I used to do in the beginning. I used to do this. Okay, so I won all of these 3 trades, and then in the 4th one, you know, I lose. Okay, I lose this trade. So I went back there, and then I used to, you know, in the next trade, I used to put like $75. Okay, that's 25% of my account. If I lose that trade, I'm 25% down. Okay, so that's why it comes the discipline. Okay, whenever we lose any of these trades, don't try to revenge that. Okay, because whenever you lose those trades, you're only losing 3% of your account. Understand that. Okay, understand that. Please understand that whenever you're trading this compound, okay, whenever you guys are trading with this compound trading, understand that you guys got to stop and don't do any revenge trading, because if you guys are in the 4th trade, okay, you guys lose that trade, you only lose 3% of your account. But I've seen some people, and myself too, these are my mistakes as well, you know, where I used to take the next trade, a revenge trade, and then boom, $75, you know, and then if I lose that trade, I'm 25% down. Okay, so please, guys, take this, you know, as a really, really discipline, because if you guys take this serious, take this really, really serious, okay, from the bottom of my heart, you guys are gonna be, you know, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. You guys are gonna be growing accounts, you know, left and right. It's gonna be amazing. Okay, but make sure you guys are disciplined. Okay, so with that said, that's my training for today.
Here's also a great point. Okay, when you're studying and you're wanting to test your strategy, should you do that on your live account? If you're testing a strategy, I want you guys to type this in the chat. If you're testing your strategy, should you be testing your strategy on your live account? Yes or no? No, exactly. Why? Because you're testing it, right? Just like whenever there's a new medication out, they don't just start testing it on humans, right? There's why there's called lab rats, right? They test it on rats first. Use your demo account as your rat. But what I'm getting ready to do now, guys, I'm going to jump over into Cash Trap and I'm gonna share my screen. Perfect. Can you guys see my screen? See Cash Trap? Yeah, perfect. So guys, what we're going to talk about now real quick is candlesticks, right? What is a candlestick? How long is a candlestick? What's the wick of a candlestick? What's the body of a candlestick? Why do we look at candlesticks instead of bars? Why do we look at candlesticks instead of a line? And I'm going to break all that down for you guys. All right. So first and foremost, guys, a candlestick is a given amount of time. Okay. A candlestick is a given amount of time. How do you know what that given amount of time is if you're on Cash Trap, you're going to go right here, right next to the USD, the pair, and you're going to click this 5M. That means 5 minutes. So every single one of these candlesticks, this is one candlestick, one candlestick, one candlestick, one candlestick, right? Each of these candlesticks is 5 minutes long, right? From start to finish, every 5 minutes, there's going to be a new candle. Okay. You can tell when the new candle is coming up right here. Okay. Right here is a countdown to the next candle, right? So in 3 minutes and 13 seconds, a new candle is coming out. Okay. You can go in here and you can change it to a 30-minute candlestick. Now watch what happens to the chart, right? Let's just go to EuroCAD, right? Let's just go to EuroCAD. We got a 5-minute chart, right? If we go in here and put a 15-minute chart, the chart looks extremely different. We're still on EuroCAD, but the candlesticks look a lot different. Why? Because instead of each of these candles being worth 5 minutes, they're each worth 15 minutes now. Okay, so that means the chart is going to look very, very, very different, right? Now, what are the moving parts of the candlestick? So when you're looking at a candlestick, guys, you see this dark blue, right? That's what we call the body of the candle. The rectangle or square, if it's short, right, is called the body of the candle. What that means is if we're looking at a blue candle, the bottom of a blue candle is when that candle opened, right? That's the time that candle opened. If it's a blue candle, the top of the body, the top of the rectangle or square is where that candle closed. Okay. So for instance, this right here is a red candle. So it's the opposite of that, right? The top of the red candle, right? The top of the body of this red candle is where the candle started. So 3.5 minutes ago, this is where price was at, right? 3.5 minutes later, this is where price is currently at. Okay. But what we see, guys, is this little wick, right? What does this wick mean, right? This wick is the highest and lowest points of those candles, right? So let's go find, for instance, this one right here is a beautiful example, right? Let's zoom in and let's take a peek. This one right here is a beautiful example, right? The body of this candle from open to close, right? It opened at this price right here, which is 489.36, and it closed at 489.40. Opened at 489.36, closed at 489.40. So it only closed 4 pips higher, right? But at one point during this 5 minutes, it came all the way down to this price at 489.25 and came all the way up to this price at 489.60, right? So when you see these wicks, that means price has gone up to that point or down to that point, but it closed on the body of the candle. So quick quiz for you. If it's a blue candle, where is it, top or bottom, the close of the candle? If it's a blue candle, is it the top or the bottom is the close of that candle? Blue candle is the top or the bottom, the close of that candle? Top, absolutely. Absolutely, right? So the flip side of that, if it's a red candle, the bottom is going to be the close of that candle. Okay, the bottom is going to be the close of that candle. So you guys hear Diego all the time mention, oh, I like that wick, right? Oh, I like that wick. I like these wicks. I like what this wick is showing me. Okay, why does he like these wicks? When we're looking at the charts and we see wicks, why do we like wicks? Because what wicks are telling us, guys, is it's telling us the movement of that next candle, right? If we look right here, okay, if we look right here, we see price came up, shot all the way down here, and we have this very massive wick. We have this massive wick. What we know seeing this huge wick is that within the next 5, 10, 15 minutes, price is going to continue to go up because we have a wick at the bottom, right? If you have a wick at the bottom and then the rest of the candles at the very top, we know that price within the next 15 minutes or so is going to continue to go up, right? And what happened? It kind of flirted around here, and then whoop, here it goes. Okay, whoop, there it goes. Same thing for the top. If we get a very long wick on the top of the candle, right? If we get a long wick up at the top of the candle, we know that price is going to come down, right? We know the price is going to come down. So it opened down here, came all the way up, hit this huge wick, closed right here, and then started coming down. Do you guys see that, right? So let's look at some more examples. Let's go to EJ and see if we have anything. So right here, right? Another one, all the way up, came all the way back down, came down, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes later, price is still down from where it ended. Okay. It doesn't, so, but what I don't want you guys to get confused of, this wick doesn't mean that you're going to all of a sudden see a downtrend where for the next 2 hours, it's just going to continue going down, right? It doesn't signify a trend per se, but what it does mean is within the next 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, price is going to be underneath the top wick and is going to be above the bottom wick. We get a wick at the bottom, here it goes. We get a wick at the top, there it goes. We get a wick at the bottom, there it goes, right? We get a wick up here at the top, there it goes. Does that make sense? If that makes sense, I want you guys to type wick in the chat. If that makes sense, I want you to type wick. Type wick in the chat if that begins to make a little bit more sense. Okay? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, that's everything you guys need to know about a candlestick, right? You know that based on the time you have selected, each candlestick represents that amount of time. You now know what the wick does, right? On the top of the wick, the bottom of the wick, right? You know what the body of each candle is, right? So what I want to go into now, guys, is I want to go into patterns, right? I want to go into market patterns. So this is not all of the patterns, but this is a list of different patterns we have in the market. Okay, this is a list of different patterns that we have in the market. So when we come over here, this one you guys may or may not have heard before. It's pretty popular. It's called the head and shoulders pattern, right? Head and shoulders pattern. What does that mean? Well, if you look at the top right here, this is the head, this is the shoulder, this is the shoulder, right? And then here's the arms and here's the arms. Okay, so when you go back and look at your charts and you begin to see if you have a head and shoulders pattern, right? No, not on EJ, you don't have one. You kind of had a little head and shoulders pattern here, right? Right, came back down, okay? So the more you guys begin to look at candles, look at charts and see patterns, the more you guys are gonna be able to predict the market, right? Because you know, everyone's question is always like, well, how do you know the market's gonna do that, right? And you don't know for certain every single time the market's gonna do that. If we did, we'd all be millionaires, we'd all be rich, everyone in the world would be trading, and there'd be no money to share for everybody, right? But that's the thing is, patterns happen and patterns repeat themselves, but it doesn't have to mean it's going to do that, right? It doesn't have to mean that, right? Just like when we take EMA trades, right? Sometimes it breaks through the EMA, right? We love to see it hit the EMA, but every now and then it's going to break it. It's not going to be perfect every single time, right? So we've got the head and shoulders, we've got the inverse head and shoulders, right? Same thing, but obviously inverse. It's coming down, bounce back up, coming down, bounce back up, coming down, breaks this new support area, right? Breaks it and continues up. Okay. Double top, double bottom, same thing, right? Comes down, smacks it, goes back up and breaks through. Okay. So I'm actually gonna I'll actually send this to you guys in the chat before the night's over. Let me see.
Post it on the team chat, the team freedom chat, brother, on Telegram.
Okay, yeah, perfect. That's what we'll do. So I will actually I will put this in the Telegram chat for you guys. That way you guys can all have to know to look for patterns in the market, right? And to help look at like the wicks of candles to analyze these certain patterns, right? If we look at this consolidation right here, look at this, right? We were just talking about the wicks. Look at this wick right here. Do you guys see that? We got a long wick at the bottom, price shot up, right? Came back down. We got a long wick at the top, price shot down. We got a long wick at the bottom, price shot up. Right? We're not making this stuff up, I promise. Right? I didn't call Diego 30 minutes ago, like, hey, bro, let's just make some stuff up to tell these guys tonight. That way they think that we know what we're doing. Right? Patterns repeat themselves, right? People repeat their patterns. Okay. So when we look at this, like, it's legit, right? So I want you guys to know that. I want you guys to be able to begin seeing patterns in the market, be able to understand what these candlesticks mean.